Welcome to Bluffhill SDA Church, the best quiz show, family show on the continent. We don't just study the Bible, but we read and play. And today we have very special guests, two sisters, who are going to be taking it out in studying the Word, in reading, in playing. They're going to introduce themselves. Guys, introduce yourselves to the audience.
Hey there, I'm Flawless.
Hey, I'm Mia.
And we are the Nasty Sisters!
Well, the nasty sisters are here, and they are going to be reading and playing together. Unfortunately, these two have never been separated, and this is the first time you guys are going to play against each other, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I hope when you're preparing this, you didn't prepare this together. Let's talk about that. How did you prepare? How did you prepare? How did you prepare?
Together as usual.
You prepared together?
Yes.
And then, bam, you found out that you're going to be competing
Yes.
against each other?
Yes.
Right. Question number one. The rules are simple. The buzzer that is in front of you, if you know the answer, you press it. All right?
Yes.
Listen to the question, then you press it. All right? Whoever presses it first is the one that will answer. Simple, right?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Question number one. Paul and Dash, bond servant of Christ, to all the saints in Christ Jesus who are in Philippi. Guys.
It was me. You made it together.
So what we're going to do, we're going to take that again, wait for me to finish, and then it's like you're eating mosquito. What's wrong? Relax. So, question number one. Paul and Dash, bond servant of Christ, to all the saints in Jesus Christ who are in Philippi. I didn't even finish.
Okay, but you're taking long.
Oh, I'm taking too long.
Yes.
Okay, so let me give it to Mia. Mia, tell us, what is the answer?
Timothy.
Paul and Timothy, and that is correct. Yes. Paul and Timothy, are you saying I take too long?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
ready.
Oh, sorry for being so well read. Question number two. What is the first word in the book of John? Yes. In the book of John, what is the first word?
But we're doing the book of
Okay, so the book of Philippians, what is the first word?
Paul.
Well done. Paul is correct. Philippians chapter 1, verse 1. The first word is Paul. Question number 3. Paul writes in Philippians, he which began dash in them will perform it until the day of Jesus Christ. What is the missing word or phrase? Yes.
Good work.
Good work, and that good work is correct. Mia, why do you look like you knew the answer? What happened?
I knew it, but then she...
So tell me, who's the older one between the two of you?
I am.
You're the older one.
Yes, I am.
And
Don't act like it.
oh, so tell me the journey of being the older one. Are you a deputy parent?
In a way, yes. But then we sort of act like twins sometimes. So
Most of
yeah.
the time.
So you act like twins, and how is it the feeling? She's older, you are younger, but you act like twins.
Well, it's normal, to be honest. It's normal.
It's normal. So
Yeah.
so you guys share stuff,
Yeah.
clothes.
No. Kind of. Kind of, yes.
Styles.
What do you mean? You got different styles.
We've
What-
got different
Make
styles.
us understand.
She's more into.
We want to zoom into sisterhood.
She's more into the dresses, the heels,
I
sometimes
don't wear
trousers.
heels, but anyway.
But she's
Styles.
I'm more of the sneakers and yes.
Dresses.
Yes.
Dresses and sneakers.
That's my
No.
style. That's my style.
You wear dresses and sneakers.
Yes.
What do you call that style or that fashion sense?
My own.
I think it's comfort.
Yeah.
It's like comfort.
It's a mixture of both.
So you actually wear dress and sneakers?
Yes.
There's some dresses that actually look nice with sneakers. Yes.
Question number 4. What kind of things does Philippians say Christians should approve? What kind of things does Philippians say Christians should approve? Yes.
Excellent.
Excellent is correct. Excellent is correct. Were you going to say excellent?
Yes.
But you were like,
I was thinking.
You were
it was
hesitating.
It's the pressure. The pressure's getting
You got
worse
pressure?
right now.
Oh,
yes,
it's
pressure.
just-
Getting worse.
Oh,
getting
no,
worse.
let's blame the pressure. Let's blame the pressure. Question number 5. Which one of these emoticons best sums up Paul's mood in writing to the Philippians?
Sorry.
Happy face?
I put it first.
No,
I'm
but then I
answering.
buzzed you. Then stop
I'm
and I buzzed.
answering. I'm answering.
Horror? Shock? Sarcasm?
Oh, no, but I had buzzed first.
Mine buzzed more. So, just give me.
Okay, so let's give it to me. Let's give me a yes. Which one of these emoticons, emotional cons,
Okay.
emoticons?
Happy face.
Happy face is correct.
Yes.
I'm struggling to pronounce the word emoji. How did you know it represented a happy face?
How did I know what?
How did you know the answer was a happy face?
Am I able?
Because. Can you read the question again? I'll explain.
Can
you read
I
the question
explain it?
again.
Because I wanted to say the
Explain.
exact same answer.
Explain.
So when I was reading the book of Philippians, it was dealing with joy and happiness and stuff.
Yeah.
So from the answers you read,
Yeah.
that was the best.
Yeah, that's the only.
So it
thing
was
sounded like
indicating
joy.
to emotions and whatever.
Yes,
Of the two of you, who's the most emotional?
that one. It's definitely that
She's
one.
more How do you know?
How do I explain
Because your answer
it?
was happy face,
Yes.
and the answers here for the emoticons is happy face, horror, shock, sarcasm. Who of you is more of the sarcastic?
Her.
Who of you is more of the when they get very angry?
Me.
That's you. So who's the most moodiest?
That one. Definitely her.
Why are you so moody? Then?
Because the world is not it's not holding. Okay.
It's not worlding. You said the world is not a worlding. What's wrong with the world?
I invented my own dictionary right now.
Yeah.
So my world is not worlding. I mean, but like, I'm not moody. I just get to a point where it's like you push the buttons too much that it's just not answered. For example, Uncle Daryl doesn't want to pick me when I pick the buzzer. Exactly. That's how it is.
Oh.
So
It's personal.
you get it. It's not
So you're moody right now.
Yes.
So you are not moody.
No, I am not.
Is she not moody?
She is sometimes.
She is. So how do you know when she's now moody?
Just looking at her, you can tell.
So what does she do? I want to know what she does for you to say, this is moody.
It's like she's irritated in everything, literally everything.
So when
You
you're talking
can-
to her, she's snapping. She's
Yes.
Oh, she doesn't.
Yes. Or it's like, even if you just walk past, it's like she can be there like you're walking too loud or like you're breathing too loud. You can't
So
tell
you're saying.
because that's just what it is.
So I heard you think.
Yes.
How do you think when I'm right here?
Exactly.
So how does that make you feel? How does that make you feel? Since you're the emotional one, and she's the more, you know what.
The jolly.
No.
So how does that make you feel?
I actually don't know. It just makes me more angry now.
So what do you do? So at that point, what do you do? I want to know
I
at that
walk
point,
away.
how do you feel? What do you do? Do you also enter into another mood? Do you
Yes.
guys have a moment where, okay, since you're moody first, I'm going to be moody also?
No.
Yes? No?
No.
Yes. Okay, on my side it is. If she is moody, then I will be moody too. But then if it's the other way, it's like she doesn't.
Oh, just
she's
meh
just like,
and walk away.
She doesn't care. It's like she's just like, you
Question
know.
number 6. Philippians is generally known as the epistle of Dash, based on his attitude even while in prison. Yes.
Wait, please get the answer.
You see? You see?
1.
Sorry.
1. Love. 2. Praise. 3. Service. 4. Joy.
That's cool.
Ah, wait, that is confusing now. You put love and joy there.
Love.
Pick one.
Praise. Service. Joy.
Okay, read the question again. Sorry.
Philippians is generally known as the epistle of Dash, based on his attitude even while in prison.
Pick your answer, girl.
A. Love. B. Praise. C. Service. And D. Joy.
So, quick question. If I answer this, do you deduct or?
No, we don't deduct. we
Okay,
don't
wonderful. So, can I just try this?
Yes.
Joy.
Joy is actually correct.
Really?
It took you long enough.
Exactly.
It took you so long. It's so long, man. That brings us to the end of our first segment. See you soon. Welcome back to the second segment, and this is an open Bible segment. In this segment, we give you 3 points for every correct answer. So you look for the phrase, press your buzzer, and tell me where it's from. Simple? Right. Question number 1. The name which is above every name. Where do you find that?
So if you don't answer this, do we lose marks?
No, you don't lose marks.
Okay, so can I try? No.
You only have one chance to try.
Please.
10,
The name which is above every other.
9,
You're not
8.
happy now.
Can I try?
Yes.
Is it Philippians 2?
Philippians
Verse-
2 verse.
10.
And that is not correct. Philippians 2 verse 9. Verse 9.
Oh, I found it!
And that's what's going to happen when the Lord shall come. Oh, I should have believed. I know. Philippians 2 verse 9.
Okay.
Of the two of you,
It's okay.
who's the boffin? Of the two of you, who's the boffin? Who's the readaholic? The more organized?
I think
The
that's
more
Organized.
me.
more organized?
Yes.
And the reader?
I like novels.
You like novels?
I like them too, so it makes it hard.
Did you guys just say you like novels?
Yes.
On a Christian game show?
Maybe. There's
Let's see how much.
Christian novels.
Let's see how much you like. Let's see how much you read the Bible.
Yes.
Right.
we
You
got
ready for your
those.
next question? Are you ready for your next question? Of the two of you, who's mommy's baby?
Me.
She definitely.
That's mommy's baby.
She
It's
definitely.
How do you feel? How do you feel to be mommy's baby?
I feel so honored. It's the best feeling.
Do you remember? I'm assuming you're daddy's baby.
Of course.
Daddy's baby?
Yes.
Liverpool fan?
Yes, please.
Liverpool fan?
Yes.
My condolences to you people.
No, you just
You don't.
wait.
No. There are other red teams. I mean, let's choose wisely in this
We
life.
don't need
We
haters
do.
right now.
So, tell me, at home, if daddy and mommy are sitting right there,
Yes.
which one of the two of you will be sitting closest to them?
She
Me.
would.
So you are the emotional next to parents type.
Yes.
Yes.
And they always say those ones are the snitch.
No.
So I want to build on my
Agreed.
yeah.
Yes,
Are
exactly.
those the
No.
snitches?
Yeah, exactly.
When
They're
the
not.
stories finish, you start saying, hey, did you hear? I'm not saying anything. So is it true? Are you the
No.
snitch of the house?
No, I'm not.
So who's the snitch of the house?
My little baby brother.
So that's the snitch of the house.
Yes.
Yes.
Detail.
Yes.
Question number 2. Where do you find this verse? For it is God who works both to the will to do for his good pleasure. For it is God who works in you both to do will and to do his good pleasure. Where do you find that verse? I hope we're still in the book of Philippians.
So, where are you getting your things?
Repeat your thing again.
For it is God who works in both to will and to do for his good pleasure.
Found it.
Oh, what
Yes,
a relief.
yes.
I think you shocked yourself when you pressed the
I
button.
really did.
What is the answer?
So it's Philippians 2 verse 13. For it is God who works in you both to will and to do for his good pleasure.
And Philippians 2 verse 13 is correct.
Yes.
I asked you, you asking me, where did you get it from? From the book of Philippians. Question number 3. Beware of the dogs.
I got it.
That's not fair.
If I had read it
But I
longer, would
know
you have
it
gotten
by
it?
Yes, I would have.
So she's going to get it because you're too slow, girl.
But it's right there.
Beware of the dogs. Where do you find it?
Philippians 3 verse 2.
Philippians 3 verse 2, and that is correct.
These
Little
are people
sister.
that cram the Bible.
Little
No.
sister,
No, these are the
you
people
need to
that cram
catch up.
These are the people that cram the Bible.
Yes. Stop reading novels.
No.
Yes.
You can read the Bible, but she crammed the Bible.
I
This is
can't
the
cram, I can see.
Question number 4. Are you ready?
Yes.
Brethren, I do not count myself to have Brethren, I do not count myself to have. Yes. Yes.
It's Philippians 3 verse 13.
Yes, and that is correct. Are you still here? You? Philippians 3 verse 13, that is correct. I have a question.
Yes.
Of the two of you, in the future, because I know your dad will kill you, in the future, who is most likely to marry first?
It's a hard one.
Between the two of you, and you're looking in the future, who is more likely to marry first?
Maybe her.
Why me?
I don't know, I just feel like it's
You
not
only
me.
have two choices. You say the her or you.
Exactly.
It's not me.
Do you think you'll marry first?
No.
Do you think you'll marry first?
No.
Are you guys getting married at all?
Yes.
I don't want to be honest.
You don't want to?
No.
Let's talk
so
about
much
that.
work.
Interesting.
Let's talk about that. I want to know why. Why wouldn't you want to be married?
I'm sorry. In the
Oh, you got that correct.
it seems complicated, especially with the generation we're in now. Is not doing.
Oh, it's different from the prior generation you were in,
Well,
right?
I wasn't born, but I'm just saying.
So how do you know this one's complicated? This is your people's generation.
Yes, but like.
Where you got drip, where you're dressing in sneakers. Where you just got...
Okay.
Did I do that?
No.
Oh.
No.
So why not?
Maybe I just don't see myself like that, to be honest. Maybe like later on, but right now, no. Like, no. Not anytime soon.
You know, later on, you're still in 2000, right?
Yes.
You can put a different figure to 2022 to 2023, but it's still 2000.
Maybe not.
So why,
anytime
big
soon.
sister, why wouldn't you say, I'll marry first?
Because finding the right person, like she said, with this generation is quite hard.
Why? I want to know about this generation. It sounds like a very bad
I
generation.
don't. Yeah, it's something like that. it's difficult.
Bringing us to question number 5.
Okay.
Be anxious for nothing, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be.
Wow.
Wow. You came alive. You
My
came alive.
fingers touched the Bible.
You came alive.
Wow.
Where do you find it?
Philippians 4 verse 6.
Philippians 4 verse 6, and that is correct. Thank you so much. There was noise on my lip. I was getting paralyzed. I hadn't heard from you in a long time. Thank you for coming alive. Thank you for coming alive. And just to check, of the two of you, who will be the maid of honor? Is it going to be your sister, or is it going to be your best friend?
It would be nice.
Can't you have two though?
This is me trying to understand. This is me trying to understand sisters.
You can't
is
have
it
two or
always?
three?
Is it?
Two made
or
of
three?
honor. No.
Like you can just make it up.
No. It's
just make it
either
up.
you or
no,
someone else.
we can say there's the maid of honor, then there's the maid of honor.
And then
There's
the
a difference.
maid of honor.
Exactly, you got it, exactly.
No.
So you disagreeing?
Yes.
Don't go away.
Interesting.
We'll be right back. Welcome back to the final segment of Read and Play. In this segment, we got 5 points. You get it wrong, we'll take away 2, and you'll remain with 3 points. If you are confident enough and you want to pick up the balance from the struggling one, and you get it wrong, you know what's going to happen. So, we are going to move into our first question. Are you ready?
No. No.
You're not ready?
No.
You're not ready? No. And I love it like that. Question number 1. In Philippians 1 verse 9, Paul shares that his prayer for the people in Philippi is that your love may abound more and more in the knowledge and dash. Yes. Remember, 5 marks, you get it wrong, we subtract 2 marks from what you already have. Oh, should I? Philippians 1 verse 9, Paul shares that his prayer for the people of Philippi is that your love may abound more and more in the knowledge and dash.
In the knowledge and the word is right there.
Wait.
In my head.
Wait. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought it was nearby somewhere. Wait.
All judgment. Understanding. No. Wait. No. Wait.
So, which one is your answer? The answer is all judgment.
Yes.
All judgment
All judgment.
is not correct. All judgment is not correct. You've officially lost 2 points. Do you want to pick up or you don't want to pick up?
No.
The answer is, and in more knowledge and depth of
I should
sight.
have answered this. I just said it now while you were saying
Wait,
it.
but to
Life
be
choices,
fair.
guys. You're making life choices.
Wait, no, but to be fair,
Yes.
if you look in another version of the Bible, it does say all judgment.
Which version?
It should be NIV. I'm being for
This
real.
answer.
Just look for it.
So the answer, depth of sight is coming from the NIV.
NIV.
So okay, fine. Another. I just know it was. I can tell you. It was from a.
Moving on to question number 2. Also in chapter 1, I have not left chapter 1. Also in chapter 1, Paul states that some preach Christ out of goodwill, pure motives, but others do so out of envy and rivalry. Is this true or false?
It's true.
And true is correct.
I got my point back up.
Yeah, so how does it feel?
It
Yeah,
feels
finally.
amazing. I needed to get my point back.
Question number 3. In Philippians 2 verse 5, Paul urges the Philippian believers to have an attitude that's the same as that of...
Oh, come
Yes.
on.
Yes.
Hey.
Well done. That of Christ. I don't know. I'm getting a stroke here. I don't know.
No,
Are you part
that's
of the
not
game?
fair. What is this? It's fine.
So,
it's
and that
okay.
of Christ. So, I want to ask the two of you. Of the two of you, who's the more prayerful one?
But I actually don't know.
The other part.
Okay, so
Pray
maybe let me
different.
ask the question.
Yes.
Do you guys actually pray together?
Yeah. No. Yes.
Okay.
As a family, yes, we do. But
Do you guys
not,
pray together?
not like Anisha and Tamia. No, it's like mommy, dad, Anisha, Tamia, Jaden.
Oh, the communal prayer.
Yes.
I'm talking about you guys pray for each
Oh,
other.
Yes.
Do you, let me ask this question, do you as the bigger sister go into a room and say, I've come to pray for you, that you may be strong?
I do that with JJ.
Yeah,
and
that's
I
JJ,
call you,
not
but
me.
you don't come.
But you pray for him. I'm an outcast. It's okay.
Do you go to your sister's room?
No.
We call her. And we literally, like, come, we read your story and we pray and everything before
No. The
bread
question
and
is,
everything.
as the bigger sister, do you go into her room? She has a room.
Yes,
I don't
she
go in
does
her
go.
room.
She goes into my room to mess my room. Then my mother complains like it's my fault that I messed the room. She is the culprit. Thank you. You are alive.
You guys have successfully not answered my question. So I'm taking that as a no. Do you go into your big sister's room and say, I've come to pray for you?
No. I'm being honest. No.
Would that be something you'd want to try?
Yes.
You have the whole day tomorrow to try that one. In chapter 3, Paul shares that he was a Pharisee at one time. Is that true?
Yeah, you buzzed it first.
Yes, is that true
Not
or false?
losing 2 points.
It's like for a second I heard you. I had the puzzle. And now, all of a sudden,
no voice.
yeah, I don't know if I can hear things now. I'm having a Batman moment. I'm hearing it.
It's reflex.
It's
True.
And true is correct.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Finally. Are you here?
I am, but every time I buzz, it's
Philippians 3 verse 10. Paul proclaims that he wants to know Christ and the power of his resurrection. And what? Philippians chapter 3 verse 10. Paul claims that he wants to know Christ and the power of his resurrection. And what? You passed first.
And
It's not in the NIV. Don't fix the NIV. Don't force the NIV to speak.
and suffering of fellowship.
Well done.
why?
So the real answer after you mingled it is the fellowship of sharing in his suffering. Well done.
Thank you.
And you? Where, how?
No, I wasn't sure on that one, so I wasn't gonna buzz. But the other ones I was.
This one is our second of last question. If you don't get this one, then
Come on.
no, you were not here. In Philippians 4 verse 4, Paul urges the Philippian believers to rejoice in the Lord when.
I do
Yes,
it first
you did
always.
it always, and that is correct. That
Oh,
was
yes.
so quick. It
Hey,
was,
Hey.
what's wrong, guys? Have a chill pill.
I
No.
wanted
Yes.
to push it earlier.
Well, you separated us, so.
Our final question is a very simple question. Fingers on your buzzer. In chapter 4, Paul admits that though he has learned to live when he has plenty, he's always struggled to live when he was in need. Is this true or false?
Answer. Please repeat it again. But yes, I have the answer. I have the
In
answer.
chapter 4, Paul admits that though he has learned to live when he had plenty, he struggled to live when he was in need.
False.
That's
That's not
correct.
true. Yes.
And that's correct. Did you know that for a fact, or you just...
I knew that for a fact.
How did you know that for a fact?
I tried to simplify it in my head and understand
Oh, and then you
I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Can
Yes.
I try? I
Yeah.
think it's because he was content with what he had. So
Yeah, exactly.
it wasn't to say he wasn't. I forgot your last question. It
He used to
wasn't-
get helped out
Exactly.
also.
Yeah.
The Philippian people used to help him out when he had.
Actually, I think the Philippian people, that's the only time he actually
Yeah.
Yes,
received
the
gift.
other churches and stuff never really helped him out.
And he never actually I think the Corinthians once offered him, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something you need to read.
Maybe.
I
Right,
will
like the
read.
Maybe just go and
emphasis.
read
I read.
on this thing.
I read
Okay.
And I think the Philippians are the ones who visited him in jail and stuff, right?
Yes, they
Yes.
used to send parcels and stuff for him as well.
Yeah.
Bringing me to my last question.
Oh, okay.
If mommy and daddy were
Okay.
gone. No, don't press the button, man. You want to answer it?
Yes.
No, wait, we were
If
preparing.
mommy and daddy were gone, who do you think your pillar of support is?
If mommy and daddy were gone.
Mommy and daddy are gone now, God forbid, and you are left just the three of you. Who would be your support system?
She would.
She would be the support system.
Yeah.
If mommy and daddy were gone, who would be your support system? Do you think you should tell each other these things as you grow up, or you wait for the moment when mommy and dad are gone before you tell each other?
As you grow up,
No.
it gets stronger.
Yeah, as you grow up, yes, you can't do it like when they're
Yeah.
gone. You're like, oh, you're my support system, you know.
So I'm saying right now, would you go and say, oh, I love you, and embrace?
She
Or you
doesn't
just
like
say,
hugs.
you know what? You're my support system, and
She
that's it.
doesn't like hugs.
She doesn't like hugs.
No.
You're the hugger.
Yes.
Yes.
You don't like hugs.
I'm not that emo. Yeah. Yeah.
Amen. It's not amen.
Thank you so much for watching. 2 p.m. Don't forget to subscribe and to tell someone. Bluffhill SDA Church, read and play. We out.